Hello-a-ling.
Alright, and welcome to Cyberpunk 2077. This is primarily me just hanging out in Night City and looking at things that have changed over time. I've got some 29 pages of notes that I have accumulated over Cyberpunk 2077's lifetime, from its release to now, to its updates. And I'm going to be going back into Night City to try and see what has changed over time. This is really just me analyzing stuff.
In play in Roblox RN.
Man, Roblox is an infinite toy box. Kind of feels like a Dreams, if you've ever heard of that game.
FR.
All right. Dreams is sort of a creative tool to make like any game that you want to. You can make music, you can make art, you can make games. It's made by Media Molecule, the company behind Little Big Planet.
Oh, Dreams, the PS game.
Yeah, Dreams. Roblox is kind of like, it feels like me. It feels like what Dreams would be. Just a community creating games for gamers, really. I haven't played a lot of Roblox, but pretty sure that's what Roblox is all about, right? Just community creations shared online. Alright, let's see here.
Yes.
I am just going to go down the line here on fixes to see what has changed. So, I think I started taking most of my notes before 1.5, so we're currently at update 1.63. So I started taking notes a little bit before that. So we're going to go down here to the bottom of my list. Now these are fixes. I have different categories. I have ideas, fixes, did you knows, and gores, which are essentially goods, others, and recommendations. So messages order. So there is. Let's see if I can find my messages. So this order right here, and if you open up your messages, it goes CDP arcades. Now the order from which these messages come in don't seem to have, I mean, it would be nice if they were organized. It could be the order in which they were received, but after I've read them, it would be interesting to see what order they go in. So I think this is more of a question. And again, I'm taking notes as I go here. This isn't going to be the greatest of streams. It's more just to keep an archive of what my thoughts are here. So are the messages ordered by time, date, received, or it's definitely not alphabetical. Alphabetical. But I've also, see, Regina Jones has sent me a list of jobs, but once Regina Jones sends me her first message, I guess she gets a spot here, but then the order of her messages are underneath her tab. Thank you for playing Road Race. We hope you had fun. If you want to try again, you broke into the top 10. Looks like somebody's gotten serious about Road Race. 5th place isn't half bad. This is where you stop simply playing and start earning actual cash.
My anniversary lunch, or I would stay. Have a good stream, bud.
Thanks, Blade. Good to see you. Enjoy your anniversary. Let's see. DriedMoss Collective. CDP Arcades. Alright. So I've checked messages.
It's so flippin' warm in Germany.
Yeah, that's what Eldon OG says. Like, sometimes he'll just be sitting around the house just waiting for it to cool down so that he can play games. Yeah, so if I go into the car and I roll up to a... I'm wondering, does YouTube mute Cyberpunk's music? Yeah, so it's, the music is loud for me.
Yeah. So the music is...
Somewhere they've coded in... Hey, Fox, welcome in. Somewhere they've coded in the inability for any music to come through a stream. Not sure how that works. So it doesn't make any sense for me to listen to music if no music is coming through at all. So I'll hear exactly how. It's interesting. I just turned down the music. Maybe I didn't save it. Music volume. So music volume right now is 0. Okay, so maybe it needs to be car radio. There we go. There we go. No music. Because no music comes through on stream anyway. So no music. Nothing comes through on stream. Nothing comes through on stream. Even copyright free. Yeah, so instead of like doing their due diligence and fixing the copyrighted music, they just muted all music coming through streams. Let's see here.
I just to come and say hi, my daughter birthday is today.
All right, thanks for coming by, Fox. Enjoy the day. All right, traffic lights cannot be seen from inside a first-person view because they are overhead. All right, so another thing with like the way Night City itself is designed. So if I came up to a light,
this interesting.
And if I came up to this stoplight right here, I guess that light right there is what's going to... Actually, let's see how close I am here. Alright, so if I came up to the stop line right here, right? If I came right here and stopped, this is where I would stop. Now if I go into the vehicle, you can't see the light. Like the light, so I don't know how, well actually I do. I know how lights are designed, right? You don't put the light at where you're stopping. You put it over there. So imagine that light over there would be the stop spot for here. Now it works when it's here, when you're in third person, but this game is all first person, right? And if you want to stay within that immersion, this right here does not work because I cannot see the light. I'd have to be, if I wanted to see the light, like right here, right here should be where the line is. That's how that's how lights have always worked. And I know this is the future, right? I would say if I was designing Night City, I wouldn't use the old style of lighting. If I was deciding not to use the old style of lighting to where the red and green was in front of you, to where you could see it while you're inside your car, I would at least put something within the future of cars to where the lights are connected to the car, right? So you would get an indicator in your car that you could go. But let's get away from that. It's a little extreme, right? Just put the lights out in front, not where you have to stop, because then there's no way you can see it. So that's still a thing. It's just bad. It's just bad city design. All right. Some most photos needed. Yeah. So the speed of vehicles. Again, I'm just reading notes that I've taken over time. I think they've fixed this since. You used to drive down Night City, and they would throttle the speed of the vehicle to help with the streaming engine of the game. I don't think I've ever seen that. I started playing on a PlayStation 4 Pro, and I never got that. All right, so this one, see right here, if I had to stop here, I even need to move up a little bit more.
We don't plan to.
Like, if this is where I stopped, why is the light for me to go so close to where the line is at? So I can't even see the light. I don't know when it's green. I'd have to be out in this view. Yeah, driving in first-person view is a challenge. It's not impossible, it's just a challenge. Yeah, so I don't think the speed of vehicles is an issue anymore. So I'm going to remove that one. So cut that one out of the list. Alright, so there have been issues, at least for me, that if you were standing underneath these overpasses, the vehicle could spawn above you. I'm gonna leave my vehicle there. And walk back towards. So we've got Mega Building 11 over here. I also have like a top expectations list. Let's see, go expectations. So right now my top 3 expectations for Phantom Liberty are all the arcades are working. They give us garages for our cars. Again, things that they have not announced. And then food, drinking is all animated. Alright, so I have a note here that when cars are spawned, they spawn sometimes above you if you're standing underneath an overpass. I see that more often. I wonder if we're going to eventually get the trolley working, or the tram in cart. Alright, let's answer this.
B, got a simple gig. There's a van sitting at a Revere Courier Services facility. You're gonna break in, clep it. If you want to know what's in the ride, check the attachment.
Alright, so this is how this game should be played. You walk around, you get a gig, and you shouldn't have to like go search your menu. You can, and it feels much more immersive, and you're where you are required to be at the time you get the gig from the fixer. Alright, so gig type is thievery. Objects: steal a Revere Courier Services van. Location: Revere Courier Services warehouse at Martin Street. So I also like this. So I should be at or near Martin Street. we'll go ahead and track the job. Let's see here. I guess that's this right here. Yep. Alright, so I should be near Martin Street. Either this is Martin Street. This could also be Martin Street. Let's see. Most of the roads are all labeled. Let's go ahead and cross the road here. I guess this is Drake. So maybe this is Martin? What's this road? This is Eisenhower. Ah, that's another note I need to make here. Let me get across the street so I don't get run over, because the AI will run you over. Alright, so some street names, we'll call it street names is the note. Street names. Some streets are not named. Now this could be just a part of, you know, Night City's design. And like, it's government not getting around to labeling all the streets. I don't think it's a big deal. I think it's a very low priority. Plus I think non-issues, priorities, again I'm just thinking out loud here. High priorities, low priority. Alright, so I've got it in high priority, low priority, and then non-issue. I'm going to say that the music not coming through is a low priority. Messages ordered, that's going to be a low priority. Traffic lights cannot be seen from the first person. Yeah, I think messages ordered by time, date received. I think that's a non-issue. Speed of vehicles, that's been a non-issue. Mega building elevator. Street names are not named. It's probably a non-issue. All right. Let's see here. A high priority would be a full HUD. Like clearing the HUD. Like right now I have 0 HUD on, right? There's nothing on my HUD except for waypoints and then that crouch standing thing at the bottom right. For some reason I can't remove the status of if I'm crouched or standing. And then waypoints. I wish I could turn the waypoints off. So right now, waypoints and crouch indicator still present. Alright, let's do this. So after 1.63, all right, Mega Building 10 elevator. So wait, we're doing the Uber calling, right? I call it Uber calling. Gosh, I wish we could have there's no sound coming from his, or from her weapon being fired in the air.
That city's ours! Ours!
Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, sure. Hope you're ready to die there.
They're opening fire! I'll deal with this cunt.
Man, they're just... Need my pistol. Jeez, what the heck? Why is the police after me? I was shooting at people shooting at me.
Oh God!
How the heck am I wanted? I was shooting at gang members that had blocked the road. So left me alone? Declare that wanted. Yeah, I'm curious about how they're going to change the AI. Alright, let's see here. So Uber ride calling. So I need to be under a road overpass. Let's see, 12 is on the outskirts, so I need to go in this way. Take a right up here. Like, I know I can get rid of this marker right here. So if we go to the map, get rid of that marker. And this marker right here, I wish I could get it off of there. The only way that I know I can get all the waypoints off is if you have a objective or a mission that requires you to call someone. Then the waypoint will be off, and then that just leaves the bottom right crouch indicator, which I think is the stupidest thing to leave on a HUD when you want your HUD to be clear. I wonder if that's maybe they added it. Let's see. Gameplay interface. Like, see, HUD visibility. You've got so many options to turn things off. And the thing they decide to leave on there is the freaking crouch indicator. So that needs to come off. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so here's Martin. So this is... If you know where Martin Street is at, all you would need to do would be to get your gig and then find the road. But I honestly don't know. Dude, you're not supposed to be in there. It says right there, police line. Gotta go, bro. Get out of here. I wonder if this ever clears. Something I haven't checked recently is whether or not the NCPD barriers ever move, or if this is randomly placed. Sometimes I feel like the NCPD does its investigations, and then sometimes they'll show up randomly, and sometimes they'll disappear randomly. Alright, anyway, sorry, 12. Mega Building 10. Open for business, huh? Yeah, this is another thing that they absolutely 100% need to do, is make these freaking restaurants open. Fashion and technology. Future. Alright, this is Mega Building 11, Mega Building 10. I have become very familiar with where the Mega Buildings are. So I know I can orient myself where I'm at in Night City very easily by just looking at the Mega Buildings. And then also, obviously, you've got these advertisement banners that you know you're near city center. Alright, we're coming up here on an overpass.
Hey, can't you see me?
Can I see you? I see you. What's up? What do you need? What you up to?
Fuck, I'm shook.
You're shook. Well, shook about what? You okay? There are so many lines of dialogue for NPCs.
Spare change?
What'd she say? I'm shook?
Fuck, I'm shook.
All right. Yeah, the possibilities of an AI-driven dialogue system is quite interesting, but I think it's a ways off before you feel like you're speaking to someone naturally. Like her saying, "Fuck, I'm shook," or "spare change." I don't know if the feeling of the actor could possibly be mimicked. I wonder if I could shoot all these boxes. Oh, whoa, I didn't even know there were enemies over there. Oh, that thing of boxes aren't going to help me any. I didn't even know there were like a gang operation over here. I can't get any synapse. 8 and 7. Ah, they're higher level. Are you gonna come around there? What were they doing over here? What is it called? I would love to ask. Next time Pavel Sasko does a stream, I'm gonna ask. So some games, whenever they put graffiti or text on walls, they sometimes just don't stick to the wall. They slightly hover over it. I'm curious, like, what system or what that is. Like, these obviously look like they are directly on the geometry, and I know they're just stamped on. They're just stickers. It's almost like a skin. But some games,
with image.
yeah, like I don't know what it is, or because obviously this first they model this, right, and then they just randomly stick the images all over the city. Like, this isn't the only place. This isn't the only place with this specific graffiti. But sometimes the graffiti is slightly hovering over it, but everywhere in Night City it's literally baked in. Baked in is sort of I guess the wrong word to say. Need to research that a little bit.
Baked into the object.
Yeah, I don't know if. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think that it's baked in. I think, like, I bet you all of Night City was clean, right? I think they came over here and then just stamped it on there. It's stamped on there. I'm just curious what system they use to stamp their graffiti and all the markings that they put around the city. Because it is literally a skin, it feels like, versus just a sticker. Like other games, they look like they're stickers. Hey, I'm sorry, I'm getting off track here. Alright, so... Wow, what happened here? Oh. Alright, so standing underneath an overpass and then calling my vehicle. Let's stand right in the center and on a road and then call our vehicle. Okay, so the vehicle, alright, that's fine. Inconclusive, but we'll keep testing it. Before, if you were standing underneath a vehicle, or sorry, an overpass, then the vehicle could spawn above you, because the game would try to find you and it thought you were standing on top of the road. But I think this one requires a little bit more testing. Yeah, what the heck happened here? Anybody in here? Ah! Look at this guy. You okay, buddy? This is obviously a bug. Or I don't know, like, did a crash happen? Oh wow, a crash happened and they're just... Okay, so this is... I'm gonna have to add this to the list. It'd be nice if a vehicle is overturned, then the NPC animation to crawl out. Alright, let's get the underline out, so... car crash. Let's say
still driving.
Overturned vehicles. Let's see here. Yeah, they both do. I mean, this would be... I mean, it should be an easy fix, I would think. Alright, so overturned... And I send all these notes that I take into a forum post. Maybe they use this stuff or not, but I give a lot of feedback. So overturned vehicles... NPCs stay in their seats. Overturned vehicles should trigger an escape animation. And really all they need to do is make a single animation. Or just kill the... There's a couple of things. Overturned vehicles, you could just go really brutal. I guess that would be also another note. An escape animation or immediate death. I would say an overturned vehicle, the chances of death are obviously increased. Immediate death... like a rag doll or arms pulled down by gravity. Alright. So that would be an easy fix. Obviously it would take some time, so if car is identified as being overturned, obviously it's not going anywhere, so car identified as being overturned, NPC, like, you could kill them. So that would just mean that you would give them ragdoll physics like they do when you kill an NPC out in the city, and they just, go limp. You would just immediately kill NPC, and the NPC could, like, just be dead inside the overturned vehicle. Or you trigger, it would take probably a little bit more work, you trigger a escape animation to where they go into like a crawl. They'd immediately go into a crawl animation, and they would crawl out and then stand up shortly after that. That would be a little bit more challenging, so I think the overturned vehicle, kill NPC, if this, then this, would be a little bit easier. Alright, so I think the Uber ride calling needs more testing. Non-issues, street names. Needs further testing. Put that one there. And again, I'm just speaking out loud as I'm going through my document here. Alright, floating van in Badlands. Some windmill maintenance workers sit near a van that floats off the ground. V can enter it, but it cannot be driven. Yeah, I think what should be given high priority. What would be nice is if they, in the map, I could get longitude, latitude markers. So there's a grid system already here that you can see. This grid system needs an, ABCD 1, 2, 3. So ABCD off the vertical, 1, 2, 3 off the horizontal. That way, if I ever wanted to find something again, because Night City is massive, and there's a lot of spots that you either give us infinite numbers of tags, so we can make our own tags. Actually, I might just put that in there anyway. Remember, I don't think necessarily this is a fix. This is more of an idea. I might put this in the ideas area. Yeah, let's throw that in ideas. Yeah, the game needs lat long markers or some type of call out, coordinates of some type to allow people to find things again. All right, back to the list. This is a long list. All right, Mega Building 10 elevator. Elevator access on multiple floors needed. Yeah. Okay. So, I honestly think this should be a high priority. Actually, this is probably low priority. Because I think it's really silly, but so let's see here. Mega Building 10, which we're somewhat nearby, so we'll just walk over there because we're hanging out in Night City anyway. I feel like Jacked and Coke is a development company. Why do I feel like that? Jeez, let me search this real quick. Jacked and Coke. Jacked and Coke. What is a double jack? Nope, it says Jacked and Coke Cyberpunk. I thought for some reason Jacked and Coke was the name of a development company. Is it a board game company, maybe? There's a pretty good encounter just up here. Coming up on Cortez. This is the med center. Probably. Maybe. I don't know if that's... It would be cool to see... I'm going to be making notes as I think out loud here. Again, this is just an idea.
I just put water all over my leg. So satisfying.
Let me swap my controller. The battery is exist. Start charging that one. Okay. Yeah, so this is Night City Med Center. Alright. Water over your leg. You spilled water or you purposefully put water?
Purposefully.
Dun, 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 dun. Alright, that controller's charging. Alright, so Night City Med Center. Show ambulances or trauma team. Approaching building. Approaching and landing, like trauma team actually has air vehicles landing the building. All right. So again, the mega building issue.
Wrong chat.
Da, 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 da.
오늘 날씨 어떠신가요? 나이트시티의 이번 달 평균 기온이 인체의 안전한 수준을 유지한 것으로 나타났습니다.
Sounded like Korean. Alright, Mega Building 10. I don't think this is foot traffic here. Snapped Synapse Roasters. Floating burger. Alright, familiar territory. There's a robbery going on over here. Yeah, there are some scripted things going on. Like this robbery here is always here. I think this car right here is always like parked here too. It's like they got out and then just started robbing somebody. Alright, mega building over to my left. I think this is the NCPD, one of the NCPD's headquarters or departments. Probably one of the more famous places in Night City, especially when the game was being announced. Alright. Somebody just throw a grenade? I'm not sure where the grenade was coming from. I like how there's a vending machine like stuffed here in the corner. Should we grab something? So like right here, when I grab an item from the vending machine and I decide to eat it, it should go into a food consumption animation, which do exist in the game. Just I would like them to be on demand. Alright, let's get in here. So elevator access for all floors, it was a comment I was making before about Mega Building 10. So this right here is how you access the elevator and get into one of your apartments. This has access on floor 1, right? So we're floor 1. Now if we go up a floor, again, this is low priority, but I would still give it some priority. It doesn't make any sense. Alright, so now we're on parking floor 2. And they have an elevator spot here, but no control. They have the gate here, but it does not work. Now, I would give this a low priority because it's just Night City, right? They don't care about fixing stuff. But again, it'd be nice to park anywhere and then access this elevator anywhere. So again, that's more of an idea than it is a fix that's needed. Windmill audio. Alright, let's find a fast travel point. I need to commit to memory if there is a travel point near building 10. I think there's one. There actually is. There's one inside that I know of. Oh, actually I can't see. This is I can't access it if I'm not on floor. Here, let's call our vehicle in. So I'm trying to call my vehicle right now, but it's not activating. That might be because I'm inside of a building. Of course, it'd be nice if I could call my vehicle and it would just be waiting for me down here. But I guess I have to be outside, which is kind of silly. Do not tell. Okay. Well, that's definitely a low priority fix. Car. Alright, so unable to call car while in Mega Building 10 parking garage, but calling the car while near the entrance to the same garage spawns the car inside the garage. Alright, that's I think that's a non-issue. think I need a new category here. I don't want to add too many categories because then it's going to get out of hand. Alright, so here's what I've got. I've got needs further testing, high priority, low priority, a non-issue to where it's just more of an idea than anything. And then I think the other one is that they're fixed. So like the speed of the vehicles. I can always revisit these later. Yeah, but car calling, unable to call car while mega building 10 parking garage. I think that's a very low priority, but it's still a thing. It's just weird. All right. So let's see here. So here's another example of why I think the elevator access needs to be put on all levels. God, this would be great in VR. And again, this is a non-issue because it's just, we'll call it the state of Night City. And I guess the mega building, I don't know who runs the mega buildings. Alright, hopefully this opens up. Alright, I think there's a car up here that I can eventually buy at some point too. I don't think it's here right now, but... Alright, so you can... Here, should probably do the entire thing. Yeah, I think there's just too much bouncing. Like, I think this is just the way to go. I don't think it's got a great in-car system. Alright, so you can access the parking lot from the main street. So if I came in this way and came to my apartment for Mega Building 10, and I'm here on floor 3 of the parking structure. Now I've got a ton of parking spots up here. Let's just say I wanted to park right here. Alright, so we're parked. Let me steal this vehicle. It's certainly nicer looking. And look, like the difference between these two right here. Actually, there's a lot of differences in the model. But how hard is it? How hard would it be to change the color of this? It's a slider. And there's obviously the system, the game itself, is randomly generating. I've seen that freaking trolley multiple times. I feel like in-cart is going to be a thing. That's another thing. It's one of my tops. Things that I want to check that I think are coming. So in-cart. Tram. Looking. Yes, again, see this tram? This tram feels like it's a lot more active, or maybe I just haven't hung out here enough to see, but it feels like it's moving around Night City a heck of a lot more. Oh, it's ricocheting. Honestly, the whole tire thing that doesn't deflate, I would just say that they're airless tires. you think that the airless tires would be a thing already. That's my answer to anyone who ever says, "Oh, you can't shoot the tires and have them deflate." I would say if they were going to add that in, like put it on the really cheap cars. Cheap cars deflate because they're air, because they're cheaper, and then airless tires would be on the more expensive ones. Run flat tires, I guess. But they don't really look flat. Are you tired of your run flat tires looking flat? Well, get run flat or run hard tires, or tires that don't deflate, so you're not late. All this stuff had to have been hand placed. Is this supposed to be a fire? Anyway, sorry, we should move on. Alright. Let's see here. Windmill audio. Alright. Yeah, I think that's supposed to be on fire. But again, this is why I think that they need elevator access, because once you come into this particular area of Building 10, which is the primary apartment for V, let's say I take my... Well, so there should be one here, obviously. Right, elevator access right here. Bam, and then you could go into the mega building. And then you've got two other floors that don't have access. So 2 floors total. So floor 2, floor 3 do not have access. Floor 1's the only one that has access. So 2 other floors that need access. Alright, there's a fast travel point in here. And we're going to go past that garage, like right here. There's access right there. There needs to be access there. There's floor 3. You need access there. I don't know if my car is still there, or if I can see it parked there. There's one thing I'm very appreciative of in this game is the 0 loading screens. Alright, my apartment is over there. Fast travel should be... Maybe it's not a fast travel. I thought there was a... Oh, there it is. Alright, so fast travel right outside your door. There's also a spot to dump all of the stuff that you may have collected. So... Alright, so Mega Building H10 Atrium. Alright, so Badlands. I don't know if I've been out in the Badlands to get a fast travel marker. I'm too far in. I'm not far enough into the game. You know what? I should probably load. Yeah, I probably should. Let's save this game. This one I've got 10 hours in right here. I thought this is the one I'm in right now. I've just been hanging out in the game. Oh wow, yeah. I haven't really done. I've spent 10 hours in Night City just in the current area I'm in. I'm only level 7. Yeah, I think I deleted all my other saves. That's one thing that I wish. So this is 6.1, 6.3, 6.3. So I actually need to delete this one. This is version 6.3, 6.3. But yeah, you can see I'm only level 7. I've spent 10 hours, and this is just me hanging out in the game. But that being said, it's going to be hard to check some of the other stuff that I have on this list until I progress more through the game. But I don't think that keeps me from getting to the Badlands, does it? Actually, I think it does because I'm locked in this area of Watson until I get to a specific part of the game's story. Alright, there are things that I can check that aren't out in the Badlands. Floating car in the Badlands, V Shadow does not cast shadow for hair. I think they've fixed that. I think most of the majority of the patches that I see, again, I don't really read patch notes, but sometimes I'm looking at summaries of the patch notes, and it looks like it's a lot of mission fixes. Alright, after clearing a hostile area of enemies, the game still calls the area hostile. That one's gonna need more attention, I think. So let's cut that one. We're gonna need further testing for this one. Actually, where are the other apartments for rent? It has me go over here, go down an elevator, walk in a convoluted circle. What the heck? Oh. Let's service point, jobs, dynamic. Alright, so alright, so apartment for rent. Don't know where there would be another apartment for rent. So when I click it, it fades away. Cyber Psycho sightings. This is Cyber Psycho sighting, right? Like, why cyber psycho sighting? When I unclick it, it remains. Let's go back. Let's go back into map. Okay, that needs a fix. That's probably a high priority. Let's see. Filter, map filter. So map filter. Icons remain even after turning them off. Alright. So if I wanted an apartment for rent, let's zoom out right here. Okay, so when I I don't get this part. Purchasable vehicles we turn on. Exploration we turn off. When I go to purchasable vehicles, that's off. Apartment for rent. Exploration off. Yeah, this is kind of weird. When I turn exploration on, is on when it's selected? Okay, so drop points on off exploration. And then this is a gig. Like I thought I had gigs off. This is really weird. Okay, well, never mind. That definitely needs to be fixed. So that's noted. Streaming Badlands, windmills based. No, okay, that's on the Badlands. NPC loops. Waitresses in Tom's Diner during Goro meeting is mindless. Oh, yeah. This is a low priority, but I think it's I just think it's kind of stupid. I don't think they're going to fix it, so it's probably a low priority for them. I don't know how I would label that one. I'm going to put it in the low priority because it still needs to be fixed. It's just probably not going to be. That's a story specific element.
Still nothing? You tell me. You're the ones they chose for that BD gig. Jesus. Would it kill you to show a little empathy for once? I'm worried about him.
Yeah, poor guy. Made more in a week than I do in a whole month.
Thing is, I don't know if the scratch was worth it. During the last sesh, they even aimed a gun at me. That wasn't in the script. Him, they cuffed, gagged, and they threatened to kill him.
What in the...
The hell? No. No way. Sorry, I can't. No.
Where the heck was that conversation coming from? Yeah, this right here, I think, is another lost opportunity. I think it's more of an idea than a fix. I think it's called a boxing buddy, right? After initial encounter, no longer provides any training. Yeah, so this little boxing buddy, I think that's what it's called. Training bot. A boxing buddy. After initial encounter, training bot.
I can't. I already told you why. Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know who he's talking to. Yeah, like this training bot should have multiple encounters. Like, you just come back here and just do a boxing match.
Hello, guy.
And maybe... Hello, Devani. Welcome back.
Again, asterisk.
Yeah, so this boxing bot, this training bot needs to be repeatable.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm just running through 29 pages of ideas, fixes, goods and others for Night City to kind of prepare myself for Phantom Liberty, which is releasing in...
Commencing area search.
Oh, I walked right into the Phantom Liberty when it launches to see, you know, exactly what they've fixed. And just hanging out in Night City.
Let's play Crew 2 together in board smiling face with tear.
Crew 2, yeah, I think I have Crew 2 on my Xbox. I forget what console I have Crew 2 on. It might be PlayStation.
Can Xbox and PC play together?
Let's search. Yeah, I don't know if it's on my PlayStation or my Xbox. Let's go. The Crew 2 cross play. Xbox, PC. As of 2023, Ubisoft's The Crew 2 does not support cross-platform play. Despite the growing trend and demand for cross-play in the gaming industry, Ubisoft made the decision not to incorporate this feature in The Crew 2. This means PC players cannot race with their friends on Xbox or PlayStation, vice versa. So the answer to that is no.
Amen.
I should probably jump in and do a stream of The Crew. Of course, I'm more of a casual player, so I haven't completed a lot of the missions for that game. So, shooting ranges is another top expectation. Yeah, I'm not sure why they don't make cross-platform a thing. I think there might... Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure why some companies decide to do it. It's obviously possible. It's been proven to be done well and between multiple platforms. I don't know if it's a money thing, a licensing thing. It's just, obviously they're just deciding not to do it. It's not that they can't, they just decide, nah, we're not going to do it. This is 8.5. Yeah, I kind of like I enjoy the lifestyle kind of tools and things they have in the crew. Paint your car, give it a livery. Change the layout of your house. Put vehicles throughout the house.
Hey, wait, don't go.
The only thing I wish that they'd allow you to do in that game would be to walk around the world. Like, I think there's like car meets or something that you could do where your character can get out and walk around, but you can't get out anywhere in the world. Do NPCs still walk through this thing as if it's not there? Alright, there are two. Yeah, these still pop up. Yep, still pop up. Alright, that needs to be... It's a low priority, but still needs to be fixed. Should probably go through the list, but...
Download Crew 2 on your PC, it's free already, so...
NPC... Pop up... So you're saying that Crew 2 is free. Crew 2.
Yes, it is till tomorrow.
What platform, or like what, on Steam? Says it's like $4.99, which is still not a bad price. 90% off. I could get the Crew 2 Gold Edition for $8.99 on Steam.
No on Crew 2. Platform.
No, I'm saying like you're saying Crew 2 on PC is free.
Ubisoft platform.
The Ubisoft, okay. Let's see here. Summer sale going on now. Crew 2 adds race creator. That's cool. Star Wars Outlaws is looking really cool. Yeah, Motorfest. Motorfest is going to be awesome. Crew 2, $59.99. It is not free. Let's look at standard edition.
Dude. I got it for free.
That is pretty cool.
For your own safety, do not disturb or obstruct NCPD officers.
Alright, let's see here.
No way. Sorry, I can't. No.
Emma. Show you.
Alright, it is downloading, I think. I just have to log in here real quick.
You got it.
Yeah, I mean, it's downloading. Alright, back to my list.
Good, so now we can play together.
Boy, I'll be starting fresh. I've definitely got more time in progress on my console. I'm not going to have any cars or any progress in the game.
Try out our freshly developed new tastes and let your tongue be amazed. All foods. Yummy.
It's fine to start from fresh.
Oh yeah, I don't mind like restarting games. Alright, where is my list? There it is. Alright, windmill audio, already done that. Streaming Badland Windmills base not loading into bad NPC placement. Jig Street sinks into the floor.
Fun.
Cars vanishing rides not purchased by V. Yeah, that's another thing they need to fix is whenever the game gives you a vehicle or you take a vehicle, it doesn't let you keep it.
I already told you why. Exactly.
Who the heck is talking? There's a guy up here somewhere. It's interesting that it's got 3 different ways to enter the elevator.
So, are we going to talk about yesterday?
Emma hop on PC now, so Emma come back later.
It's all in the report.
Yeah, I'll be streaming this for a while, so I'll be here. Let's see. Can't I just punch? What crime? I haven't committed a crime. I've broken boxes. How is that a crime? And I'm being shot at for... Maybe I accidentally punched an NPC. And that's, like, punishable by death. Okay. I think there's a double standard going on here. Jeez. I'm attacking a trash can and NCPD is all over me. Still have a wonder level. Oh, they are relentless.
Not this.
Alright, give me your car. Had to get out of there. Are they currently closed? Alright, let's do a mission. Main jobs, the heist. Wait, that's not main job. Main job, the heist. Subtract that job into the domain. That was brutal. Just for punching a trash can. No, I really think I inadvertently punched a civilian, but still, it's like... I guess he feared for his life, and that justifies being killed. I wonder if that's actually, like, I guess that might be actual law. Seems weird, but... Somewhere around here is... Here it is right here. Oh yeah, like Jackie.
So, you ready?
Jackie not changed at all, right? Yeah, it's not changed. As soon as I get in this vehicle, it'll instantly change. Watch, he'll get in the vehicle with his suit on. Wow, fast change there, buddy.
Welcome on board this Delamain service. With Delamain, you leave your problems at the door.
Son of a bitch. Better fucking believe I will.
I see no reason why you should be using expletives.
Oh yeah? What about that time I wanted to hire you for my cousin's bachelor party, huh?
Unfortunately, we do not take on such contracts.
3 months I'd been saving up scratch.
Let's go, Delamain.
Water under the bridge. Hit it, Del.
Before we begin our journey, I must verify the identities of all customers. Please proceed to connect your personal links. Thank you. Excelsior package activated.
Excelsior? Oh, this just keeps getting better.
Excelsior?
The Excelsior is a package tailored to our premium clientele.
Top quality don't come free, you know. Now watch. Delamain, initiate combat mode.
My apologies, but you do not appear to be in any sort of imminent danger.
Combat mode.
Oh well. Trust
Hey,
me.
you tried,
You'll mow
Jackie.
down an army of Saka ninjas if it comes down to it.
Excelsior. What else is included?
Comprehensive health coverage, including the handling and disposal of a client's remains should death occur on board.
Damn. Shit got dark pretty quick.
This combat mode even legal?
Of course it is. The Second Amendment says so. While on board, you are entirely within your rights to bear and use me.
Dex ain't skimping, is he?
And thanks to you, we're still getting a juicy 40%.
You're welcome.
Excelsior. This is how you want to cruise into the major leagues.
Wouldn't get overly excited.
Hmm?
Haven't gotten there.
Yeah, you're still just a mercenary.
Dunno, Jack. Kinda feels like you're losing that steel grip of yours.
Huh. Seems to me like it's you who's got some kind of problem.
We're not on our way to some party, Jack. We're about to pull a major heist. At our Saka.
For real, V? See me as that shallow? Let me explain something to you, V.
We are nearing our destination.
My whole life I've spent in this shit around us. And I ain't going back.
Kompeki Plaza.
Hey, how's things?
Smooth as fucking sandpaper.
We'll be, pulling up to the hotel soon.
Listen, set up a direct encrypted line to guide you through Kompeki. V, ring Jackie now, see if we're in sync. Can't be too careful. And?
Got static. Say something, Bug.
The greatest crimes issue from a desire for excess and not from necessity.
Say what now?
Aristotle. Guess you read me then.
Yeah, I read you. Not so much your Greek friend, though it was kind of exciting.
Could give it some thought. Try to understand. How about you, V?
Read you loud and clear.
Perfect. Okay. Tech checks out, looks like.
Será mejor que sí.
Stay in touch.
Thank you for choosing the Delamain service, and best of luck. I shall await here for your return.
Shit's finally happening. Almost forgot, no iron, huh? All right, Hannah. Let's go. Hold on. Let me grab the flathead.
It'd be nice if they had this particular rocket ship take us up to I keep wanting to say Floston Paradise from The Fifth Element. But the casino in the stars.
We're out front, Bug.
Member, reservations in your name, Ramon.
Welcome to Konpeki
You're there to
Plaza.
meet Hajime Taki, military tech department rep. Papers are for the flathead.
Can't punch.
Don't worry. Got this.
Welcome to Konpeki Plaza. Please come through single file.
You got it, home. Sir?
Hold on. Got something. Care to explain why you're bringing military equipment onto the premises into Konpeki Plaza?
Premises.
I don't intend to explain myself to you or anyone else.
Actually, we...
Yeah, sure.
Please, accept my apologies for the confusion.
This should only take a moment, ma'am.
Go ahead.
He's got checked off his list.
Yokoso. Greetings and welcome to Konpeki Plaza.
We'd like to check in.
Of course. Just a moment, please.
If I came over here,
reservation is?
if I came over here and just talked to her.
But only hotel staff are authorized to be here. One night, correct?
I'm here
That's
anyway.
the one.
Perfect. I'll go ahead and notify Taki-san of your arrival.
It's okay.
Shit, no good. Not part of the plan. Talk her up, V. Stall.
That won't be necessary. We'll go freshen up
Steady
first.
behind you.
Notify him ourselves.
But Taki-san is expecting you, no?
Senorita, do you know how long we've been traveling? 18 hours from New Barcelona. With a delay on Medikey because some cyberpsycho blew himself into bits inside the terminal.
Nightmare.
Of course, I understand. You'll be in the Lapis Lazuli suite on level 42. Oh, one more little formality. Please validate your SID chip.
Honor's all yours, Hannah.
Yeah, just dancing up here.
Everything seems to be in order. We wish you a pleasant stay.
Thank you.
Better get going.
New Barcelona, really?
It's called improvising. You should try it. What do you think, Hannah? Quaint, cozy. Not like the hotel we had in Zurich for that convention.
Don't need that, Jack. Enough.
What? I'm taking this seriously.
The world's most expensive